Well, when I first heard Klay Thompson was going to Dallas, I was a little saddened because he left my Warriors. But then when I thought about it, I thought about how dangerous Dallas could be for crying out loud for once. Let's rock, and I'll explain. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where I go over everything NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB. So, and also along with the other sport brands that might get my attention. But, anyways, today we are talking about the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I went over Klay Thompson leaving Golden State, of course, during when I was on my trip up here. But now I have a lot of time to actually talk about this. But but man, Dallas just keeps on getting stronger because the Mavericks, they're probably more all in than the Cowboys themselves. But anyway, sorry, I just had to, all right? I just had to, all right? But anyways, the Mavericks, after getting Klay Thompson, who was a massive free agent signing for the Mavericks, now they seem to become the top front runner for the West. But the question is, are the Dallas Mavericks the front runner to the Western Conference? Now, I am going to be going over this, but before we get started, I want to mention two things. First, I am trying to aim for 375 subscribers before the beginning of the NFL season. So hopefully we can hit that margin. If we can, that would be great. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's get this topic started. Now, I looked up their postseason ranks from last season. So I'm gonna be going over that. So let's get this thing started. So in total points they had last postseason, they had a total average of 106 points per game, which is not bad. And then also they had an OR of 10.9, a DR of 32.2, rebounds in total rebounds per game, 43.1, total assists per game, 21.1, steals per game, 6.3, blocks per game, 5.3, turnovers, 11.9, PF, 19, and assist turnover ratio is 1.9. I mean 1.8. But this Mavericks team, we all know this team is going to be really good next year. Now, of course, they did get beat out by the Celtics, but man, if you look at their squad, you now have Luka Doncic, Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington, Derek Jones, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively on this squad. Now, Derek Lively, we all know, was a part of that situation involving his mother passing away suddenly. So, still hearts out to him, even though the season's over. But this guy, Derek Lively, was a stud last season. Let me go over some stats of Derek Lively. So, he had a total of 7.9 points, which may not be eye popping to some people, but some other stats are he had a total rebounds of 7.4 per game, assist ratio of 1.3 per game, steal ratio of zero point 0.4, blocks, he had a total of one block per game, which I mean it's not bad. It's not bad. Tim Hart, I mean Derek Lively was just a rookie. He was a rookie and he was putting up these numbers. But man, I really think this guy is gonna perform last year. But the main storyline is Klay Thompson. As we all know, he spent his 14-year career with the Golden State Warriors before he left to go to Dallas, which saddened a lot of Warrior fans. But I'm still supporting him because my mom was a graduate from Washington State, where Klay Thompson played. So I'm still going to support that guy. So let me go over some stats that he had last season. He had a total of 7.9 points per game, total field goal ratio of 43.2, 3-point ratio of 38.7, rebound ratio of 3.3, assist ratio of 2.3, and steal ratio of 0.6. And this was a bad down year for him. And he can put up those numbers, which, I mean, I can understand why the Warriors let go of him because Jonathan Kuminga is now rising up into that role. But the Mavericks, they're getting a weapon because the last few years, he has put up high numbers. And he's a 4-time NBA champion. He is a massive stud for this team. And the Mavericks, they are coming in as one of the top teams. But you're going to still be going against teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves, Denver Nuggets, and also along with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and along with other Western Conference juggernauts. Because the West is getting even more stacked as we talk this very second. Anyways, the Mavericks are a front runner to win the West because they look really good. The Timberwolves might be able to run them, but of course we'll wait and see what happens. But the Dallas Mavericks, they're the front runners right now in my eyes. I'm just saying it right now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you guys think that that the Dallas Mavericks are the top threat in the West? And if it's not them, let me know in the comments of which team you guys think is the top front runner for the West. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.